That's why no matter how toxic it can be to you, if you've got a passion for it, you'll find a way. You'll find an excuse, a reason to come back. Can you blow it?
Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, what's up, guys? Nqobile Tembane from Top Traders South Africa, and I'm sitting here with my amazing co-host.
Yeah, Mr. President, MJ Givens Kgasi. We're not alone today.
Yeah, and we got Ghost in the building. Hey, Pinda Lapa football.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
People love your voice, Ghosty.
I heard. I'm very flattered.
Yeah.
No, that's nice.
Are you mad they don't like yours?
No,
Don't be jealous.
No, as long as my face is here.
Oh, excuse me.
Ghosty.
Excuse me.
Yeah. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, Ghosty, please start. Ladies first today.
I'm doing really well.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you grateful for this week?
I'm grateful for opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you guys?
I'm also grateful for opportunities. I am good right now. I'm a very happy man right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about you, MJ?
Yeah, I'm grateful for looking forward to something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, sometimes we fear the unknown. We fear things that we're about to embark on. But I think let me just be on the opposite side and be grateful for the feeling that I haven't experienced before.
Nice.
Yeah, and I hope everybody that is watching, you are having a fantastic week and you are grateful for something this coming week.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
Guys, every week in, week out, thank you guys for subscribing. We're on our way to 100K. Anyway, let's get with it. We're looking at the economic calendar. I think every week now, guys, we're going to be looking at the economic calendar. As I think before we started recording, MJ was actually quite saying that we kind of just leave fundamentals out the pic. Some of you don't even know how to use an economic calendar. You don't. Yes, I understand. There's technical trading. There's fundamental trading and is it sentimental trading?
That's sentimental.
Yeah, sentimental trading. Yeah, the combination of the two. But I think sometimes it's very good to be aware because I've actually heard stories where people have made a lot of money and they only realize afterwards that
It was an event.
Yeah. And quite a lot of people actually made quite a bit of money because of news events. So do you guys think that it's better not to know, or is it better to know?
I think it's better to know because
but people have made money though.
Yeah, they made money
without knowing. Knowing.
But thing is, even if you have like your analysis right, it might just go the opposite direction. Like that's what happened to me this week with CPI. As someone who doesn't know or pay attention to news events, it definitely shot me because I was like, "Hi, boo, we're doing so well. My
Hopefully
analysis
didn't go full margin.
No, luckily
You didn't go full margin.
No.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt today's episode, but I need to tell you a few things about Opta today. So guys, it's really important to be with a broker that has great trading conditions, and Opta has transparent trading conditions.
Zero swaps, no commissions at all. This is what you get from Opta,
which means more profits in your pockets for you.
Fast deposit withdrawals with various options. Deposit funds securely in 1 to 2 minutes
and get your profits in 25 minutes, right just when you need them.
With a minimum deposit of $50, but if you're using a Visa card, it's only $25.
They provide a wide range of instruments, 150 plus stock assets, 30 plus crypto assets, 35 currency pairs, metals and indices for you guys to be able to trade. Also, we're giving you guys 100% deposit bonus when you use the code TOPTRADER. Trading made clear
Trading made clear.
with Okta. So
Yeah, I think it's important for you.
yeah, but you see, I think it's just like I think we just dropped an interview with Maxwell, and we were just basically talking about luck, people being lucky. I feel like there's so many individuals in the game who are lucky, rather than like the people are just lucky,
Yeah. For me, I think it's important to know as much as sometimes it can go your way and sometimes it might not go your way. But even if you are not a fundamental trader, I always advise people to just be aware of what is happening around the financial markets. Why? Like I said, even if you are not a fundamental trader, but just be aware that, okay, 2:30, there's an event that it's coming. Rather, maybe stay away until you figure out exactly which direction the market can take. Because normally this news release, they might, you can have a spike and the market would initially go your direction. But if you were in before the news, you find that it hits your stop loss, then goes your direction. So to avoid that, maybe just wait and yeah.
But isn't there like beauty in like not knowing? Because I think the moment you start stressing about a certain event, now the trading plan kind of takes a hit as well. You start making new adjustments to the trading plan because, hey, look, 2:30, there's a news event coming, and now you are opening your stop loss. You're making it much wider. I don't know, man. I just it's a bit of both sides. If you get what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
Yes, I think there's a bit of beauty in not knowing that there's news, and you just trade technicals fully. You don't even worry about. But at the same time, I think it's also a good thing to know what's coming up ahead so that you can also be well prepared for that. Because I said, on this side, I think it's just a luck thing, especially when the trade goes in your direction.
Yeah.
On this side, if you're able to manage your risk, manage your trade as well, I don't know.
I think that the luck thing is not sustainable because you can't depend on not knowing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think like you can't keep it up. You can only be lucky a few times, and you can only get it right a few times.
It becomes difficult if you're already in a trade and the news are about to hit. I think that's where it becomes more scary. But if you are aware, you can also put this on your trading plan that if also depending on the type of a trader that you are. Remember, some long-term traders, swing traders, they might not be even affected by this because if you find that there are points on stop loss. They have like 150 points stop loss. Risk 1:2, 300 pips to their take profit. And you find that that candlestick doesn't even affect them at all. You find that the NFP comes in and hits maybe 70 points. They're still in the game. So I think it also depends on the type of trader that you are. Scalpers, generally scalpers don't want to be in a trade when the news are going to be released.
Really?
Yeah, just to play it safe. Because remember, also when you put your stop loss, it might not take you out on that amount that you see there.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand? So people are avoiding drama, and you put your stop loss on $30, the next thing is 70, and it's the news,
Yeah.
So maybe people avoid that. Also, the glitches that comes as well during that time. Obviously, if you are not using, a broker like Okta. So you
Don't go Okta.
So many brokers they find a way. I don't know if it's a direct manipulation to the system or somehow the system finds a glitch on its own. But during that time, there tends to be a lot of drama. So my opinion on this is, if you are a scalper, maybe just don't trade if you know that news are coming. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, when you actually think about it, I think I've said this before, that the news trading has become the new hot kid on the block, trading news. You gotta go trade CPI. Everyone's trading CPI all of a sudden. Just like everyone was trading NFP and everyone's trading news. I just think now people are using that to sell. You know, to sell something, because I think during that period a lot of traders take a hit. Truth be told, you know, because everyone thinks they can just come in, trade news and whatnot, but only to find out that more people are losing during that period, and the broker is the one that's making more money.
Maybe you also have orders there during that time. You sell stop, buy stop, and whichever way tricks you are in the money.
1 minute strategy.
1 minute strategy. There are a lot of people that made money with that strategy.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know a lot of people that made money who are using that 1 minute strategy. And I also know a lot of people that lost money using the very same strategy. So I think it also goes back to what we spoke about. I mean, we have been attacked for quite some time now, for the past 2 weeks or so, because of full margin. It's just a matter of preference. But for me, running a business in a safe way, not that you're not willing to take risk, but let your risk be calculated. Because if you know that this is a knock that I'm willing to take and this is how much I can take, you know, for me it makes sense. But if you just go into trade the news and your risk is not even calculated, for me that's scary, because you might not find yourself with the business the next day. And so rather just take calculated risk. If you want to trade the news, know how much you're willing, because at times you can even try to close the trade during the release. It might not even close. So that's the drama that I'm talking about. That sometimes just stay off certain things. But if you know how to play around with it and it works, then you might as well. Might as well.
No, that's true.
So what are we having next week for the news? Monday, guys. Yesterday, it was New York US dollar holiday, bank holiday. Yesterday. You guys look surprised.
What is that?
It's a bank holiday, so you might not have. It's a holiday.
And also actually does mean that on the, you know how usually banks is like 3 to 5 working days. Just don't. Obviously now. It's not a working day, so just expect your Forex. I remember actually I was receiving some money from abroad, and it took a bit longer than usual this time around. Because there was a holiday actually. And I was not aware until I called the bank, because I was just like, hey, this usually doesn't take this long. I called the bank was like, nah, in the States there's a holiday.
It's a holiday,
So now I'm just like here in South Africa, like,
we are affected.
Okay, so does the market close, or does it just?
What I know is that the stock market, you find that it's not operating on that day, but Forex usually, but maybe at times you might not find much of accelerative movements within the dollar during though it's you can trade, but remember stocks they close daily, and Forex will normally close after 5 days, like on the 5th day, that's when it closes for a weekend. But New York stocks, especially Nasdaq stocks, normally they would close. They open in the morning and they close in the evening, daily, and you know. So you find that they are not operating that day at all. So if you are in the States, maybe that day you can't go to the bank and make a withdrawal.
Okay.
So I think also today we also had the unemployment rate for the ZAR. And tomorrow we've got for the ZAR we've got CPI for ZAR.
Please let us know on the comment section if you normally follow the ZAR fundamentals. That would be interesting to know.
Actually, quite
ZAR
interesting.
CPI. That would be very interesting.
Are the traders gonna be trading? I'm sure somebody's listening now or watching that. They're like, I see more CPI now.
Yeah.
I've got for the USD, I've got FOMC meeting minutes. On Thursday, we've got Saudi Arabia national holiday. Like the Saudis are going to be chilling. We've got CPI for the euro on Thursday as well, 12 o'clock. We've got, and basically, guys, these are all like just the high impact news. Obviously, there's more news than this. We're just kind of just highlighting what's ahead of you guys. Maybe you guys don't have time to look at an economic calendar, so we'll do it for you guys as well. So basically, we'll be doing this week in, week out, just going over basically. MJ, are you gonna you're not a fundamental trader, correct?
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not. But I just pay attention to what is happening around.
Okay.
I'm not. I generally think that the news, they normally come after the impact. What do I mean by that? That if gold has to if gold has to hit $2,000 mark, I feel like news normally come after that and will maintain that. Every report that comes in, the dollar is doing this, the dollar is doing that. And in most cases, some of the news articles we read, it's mostly on, it's either forecast or what happened, generally explaining what happened. And I feel like if I can see what happened, I don't really need to read more about it. But just to pay attention to it. I'm not. I don't normally look at the news, but I've got trading partners that are looking at fundamentals and they're killing it with fundamentals. Yeah, I don't enjoy it.
Yeah, it's too much stress.
Yeah,
it's way too much stress.
Way too much stress.
Yeah. Then we've got initial jobless claims, service PMI, manufacturing PMI, existing home sales. And then on Friday, it's the Emperor's birthday for Japan. And Russia, it's the Defender of the Fatherland Day.
So it's a bank holiday for Japan as well.
In Russia, it seems like it. And, I don't know what country. Oh, Sri Lanka. National holiday. And then for the euro, we've got the German GDP. And those are the high impact news for the week.
All the best.
Yes. For those trading fundamentals, guys,
good luck.
Go kill the markets.
Yeah.
Chop the markets.
What happened with your CPI yesterday? Last week, I mean.
Yo. I saw live,
You saw live?
I saw live. No, man, my analysis was good. Everything was, it was slowly going in my direction. A reversal, a big one. I think gold, I was trading gold and it went down from 2037 to 2000 and even further down. So, I felt it, Shim. I felt it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm laughing. We actually spoke about it with Jay last time. I think we were shooting during that day when this happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay also, I think he sent me a text and said, man, gold is doing some things. Yeah, but initially we wanted it to go down. But with the current price that is in, it's very interesting to see what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
Were
you watching the chart?
I was, but it was going in my direction until 3:30, and it happened so quickly.
Were you aware?
No, I was not aware that it was CPI. So that is the problem.
Were you in profits before or first?
I was in profits.
And you're like, I could have taken that.
Exactly.
Hey? Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, trading. Brutal, eh?
Hey. Extremely brutal.
So did you have your stop loss there?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
She's saying one thing, but the trading partner is saying, no, there was no stop loss. Can you blow it? Plus, it was a sell. Did you blow?
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm depressed, every time. I'm joking. I blew my account. But it was a micro account.
Okay.
Yeah. But still hurt.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Life happens, it's part of the game.
But it shouldn't. Like I always say, as much as this thing is emotional, it shouldn't even get you to that state.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be running your business on emotions.
Factual.
Yeah. So it's just a day of losses, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to ask this question, just to segue into the next part of the conversation. Do we do things based on passion or the idea of making money?
I definitely think it's the idea of making money. Because when people like look at trading, in the beginning it's more so, oh, it's a scam. But then once people see that people are actually making money from this, then they want to get into it. But not because they're passionate about it or they want to learn about the financial markets or anything related to financial literacy. None of that. I think it's just because people are making money. Mang is making money from trading. I also want to do it, type thing.
So it's a matter of copying what the other person is doing and try to copy and paste it in my own life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, if you are broke and you see someone is making money from doing something, you also like, teach me. I also want to know. I also want to make money.
But where does passion like kind of just fall into this whole thing, though? I feel like passion at some point we need to have a passion for the things that we do. Yes, and as much as the idea of making money, it's probably, but I feel like sometimes doing stuff without passion though is
but today's generation, they say passion doesn't pay bills. they want bills to be paid.
Yeah.
Now for me, I feel like people make permanent decision for temporary situations. So meaning to say you are going through a season where maybe you might be broke, and that's when now you just wanna make a permanent decision to say, I want to go on this route. I want to start this journey because of you are going through. Maybe you're seeing somebody buy a nice car and like, but we are the same age, we are the same hood, from the same hood, and I want to have the same thing. And pressurize yourself, and you find that you're just going through a season. Maybe you are not called for trading. Maybe trading is not your thing, but just because you saw someone buy a car because of trading, you just made a permanent decision because it was a temporary situation where you just needed to maybe keep on doing what you were doing, and maybe 6 months down the line you could have gotten your breakthrough. So I do agree. Most traders that stay in the game, most of them, not all, they've got passion to do this game. Most of them, they've got passion because remember, trading is more like a relationship. You understand what I mean? Last week it was Valentine's. Happy belated. Is there a word like that? Belated Valentine's? Yeah, happy belated Valentine's. So you had your losses on Valentine's. CPI. Yeah, so for me, it feels like, trading is more like a relationship. Some people will say emotions are too involved in any relationship and can make it toxic.
Yeah.
That's why some people, they become people they never thought they could be because of trading. And just because they don't have the passion for it, some even go as far as killing themselves. Commit suicide because they can't take it. Yeah, there's a lot that we don't know about this. You see, the same way we think we know about GBV, there are a lot of cases that are not reported, right? But people domestically, they know. Same way with trading. This thing can make you be toxic to it can make you be a danger to yourself.
Yeah, but you mentioned something like, when do you actually know that trading is not for you? At which point, like, do you have to come? Because you said something about trading not being for you.
Yeah.
But at which point do you accept? Because it's like giving up, though. Because sometimes it's just a matter of you just need to be consistent. You just need to keep pushing at it. But at which point does one actually sit down and say, actually, I think this is actually not for me? Because I've heard so many stories where people, went through a phase of making money, lost money, made money, lost money, made money, made money, made money, and became. And I think at any given one of those periods, where they were losing money.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them probably thought, hey man, this thing's not for me. But as a person, because we say this, trading is not for everyone.
Yeah. I think passion is what brought them back. I think passion, that's why no matter how toxic it can be to you, if you've got a passion for it, you'll find a way. You'll find an excuse, a reason to come back. And you will want to rather work on your self rather than on the charts. To say that when I'm doing this, when I'm trading, I'm normally toxic when I take losses. I bang things around, I break things, I beat everybody, I kick my dog, I do this, I take substance, and you find that, fine, you say, I'm going to let go, like you're saying. Some people say, let me just leave this thing. But when they come back, they say, I'm coming back, but I think I have to sort myself first. I need to change the way I approach this thing. Hence, when you said that it depressed you, I said, rather don't take it like that. Take it as just another day where your business took a loss. So that you don't attach too much emotions to it, because now it can turn into, it can be addictive, by the way. And you find that we will have a trading rehab where we're trying to, So I always say to people, rather than saying it's not for me, try it out first and see if it's for you. But unfortunately, we had people that quit and say it's not for them. But you find that it was for them. It's just that they didn't have a way,
of managing it.
And they find themselves quitting.
I think that also goes back to trading teaching you a lot about yourself.
Yeah.
Like as a person, because there is like a lot of highs and lows in trading. And you start to realize, oh, maybe I am greedy because if I didn't do this, then, or maybe I'm not, you learn a lot about yourself.
Yeah.
As a trader. So
become superstitious. I remember in the early days, I used to be so superstitious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before I open my charts, I will say that I need to wear my right shoe before the left one. I will win today.
Yeah, but
really?
But you can become so superstitious.
But belief is such a
powerful thing.
Such a strange and
It's
powerful
a powerful thing. You might even think that you have a certain attire that when you're wearing that attire today, you're gonna make money. It can be so powerful. It can be so dangerous to yourself. Just find a way to. I know some people can say, but MJ, we hear you talking about emotions, don't attach emotions. How do we do that? Just finding strategies. Rather than going to find strategies on how to win, but also find strategies on how will I handle losses.
Yeah.
That's why it's always better when you open a trade, if you trade with a stop loss, start with a stop loss before the TP. Prepare yourself for the worst first, knowing that the worst can happen. And you know that even if I start with the stop, imagine if you don't start with the stop loss and the CPI hits same time. You open a trade. The CPI was what time?
Tuesday,
last week?
at 3:30.
It was 3:30. Open a trade at 3:28. Guys, please, whoever invented this MetaTrader 4 and 5, they need to change the sounds.
Why?
The sounds are depressing.
They're traumatizing. They're traumatizing.
And it goes offline.
But have you ever found yourself just but you end up hearing those sounds when you're sitting by yourself without the laptop.
Yeah, they are playing in your head. But you can change them.
Yeah.
On MT5 and MT4. There are sounds where you can change them. They used to depress me a lot. Especially those who know. Yeah, those who know. And when you hear call and you are not on your laptop, you hear call. Two things. It's either you're gonna smile or you're gonna call. So bad. But when you hear call quicker and your risk reward is 1 to 2, and you just place the trade, I just know it's a loss.
Yeah.
Because if your risk reward is 1:2, it can take time to reach your take profit. But if it goes, you just put it there and you are scalping and I'm on 15 minutes chat. You say, let me wash the dishes, and you hear,
Yes.
I'll continue with those dishes. Yeah. So going back to emotions and I think we need to invest a lot of effort, time, and also money on ourselves. Last time we spoke also about the intake, what we eat, maybe work out, read, and sometimes stay off the charts. Because you can be on the charts the whole day.
Yeah.
The whole day, no shower, no food, nothing, just watching that thing and saying is it can be that's not healthy.
And it never came back.
And it never came. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. So I think investment into just find ways to behave yourself well outside the charts. And then knowing that what you did there, you did your best. You did what you could possibly do. You just wait for the outcome. Yeah. Leaders always wait for opportunities, and followers always wait for answers. Yeah. So if you're a true leader, you know that even a loss can come with an opportunity at some point.
Yeah.
But if you're just following, you just want answers. If it's a loss, you want answer why. If it's a win, you want answer why. And you will never find a real answer when you trade like that.
Yeah.
So are we saying that it's passion that's keeping people in the game for a long time?
I think so.
I'm going against that.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Okay.
Yeah. I just don't think. I think it's about making money. Yes, I understand like fixing yourself to become a better person so that when you trade, you can manage things better. I get that, but that's not passion. I think that's just working on yourself. Be a better trader. Yeah. Passion means it's a drive. It's a...
Somehow I agree with her. I think she just mentioned something that makes sense. I agree. People want money.
Yeah.
No, that
People want money.
That is the absolute truth, you know, and I think you see it across the board. It's not just in Forex. You just see how different communities are always trying to find the next thing that's going to generate extra income for them.
Yeah.
You know, I have an aunt. She hit me up I think it was beginning of this year. Obviously, you know, new year, new me, that vibe, you know, looking for new investments, whatnot. And, you know, it was so crazy. She sent me this link to this particular site. It was, the site was mimicking an actual news site. But obviously, you can tell by the link that this link, it's not, it's not, you know, and it's just like, you know, people are just out here really trying to find ways to make money.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think you look at all these I'm gonna call them pyramid schemes. I don't think people are passionate about that.
No.
I'm gonna have to agree. I don't think people. I think it's just a matter of I need to make money and that's that.
Yeah. It's only only money we want.
Only money that I want.
Yeah, especially looking at our economic conditions in South Africa.
That plays a huge role.
Yeah, things are not looking good. We need to step up. Vote for me. Vote for me.
Yeah, vote for MJ, guys.
We need to step up. We really need to step up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people fall into a lot of these things, and not to say that these people are not wise, but the situation tends to speak for them.
Yeah.
You know, they look at their situation and say, I want money now because I need to sort this thing out now. And you find that generally when something is too good to be true,
It really is.
it is too good to be true. Work for your money, not to say investments are not, we are not saying that they are not, you're not putting in the work. You're putting in the work because you found a way to make money work for itself. That's work. That's a decision making. You've already worked on something. But at times, I think we need to also invest in knowledge and the right knowledge. We spoke about this financial literacy, to say that if I've got 1,000 rand, and how much can I consume? In a month, you need to know as an individual how much you are worth in terms of consumption. Like, how much is it that you need to consume for you to say you survive? I believe even a hobo knows. I believe even a hobo knows how much of mingling he needs to, for him to survive for the whole month. I think if we start there with basics, because sometimes we are too ambitious. We want the nice cars, and we cannot even cover the basics. You cannot think of a nice car if you cannot meet your rent every month. It starts with the rental, and maybe start there and say, I'm trading because my purpose is to make this business pay my home rent every month. Start there and see it consistent, maybe 6 months. Then you're like, I'm going to the next stage now. I want to buy a car. Then you get into that. Rather than naminya ifuna. Idlule la yenza umsindo naminya ifuna. And by that time you're trading a ZA account is 47 rand in the account. You want that Lambo. You understand? Start with basics. And be content with basics, man. Be content with what you don't have. If traders can really be truthful to themselves and say, I love myself the way I am. For him to have what I don't have, it doesn't make him better. It simply means it's either he found a way of doing things during this season, and that's good for him. I need to work on what I am faced with. Generally, black people are faced with, I'm speaking about this off camera, black tax. Some people want to buy these cars, these fast cars, but they cannot. And they don't have a car at all. And not to say they don't afford a car, but they've got other 10 children to take care of. With their profits, they have to take their profits and then take care of the rest of the family. And they would love to have that as well. So you see, we all come from somewhere. We all have different skeletons and we have different problems. But if we are just truthful to ourselves to say, I'm doing trading because I want to meet a certain thing in my life. That's why I'm doing trading.
So, in other words, do you think somehow we don't live our lives to the fullest because we're chasing money?
I think so. And I think it's because we need it. The thing is now, with the way things are looking in terms of like the economy and inflation and all of these things, money is no longer like a luxury. It's like you need to survive. Like we've gotten to a point where we need to survive. So now you don't have a choice whether you have to make that money or not. So everyone has just trying or finding new ways to make money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, my Instagram ya senya.
Why?
Because only few people are disciplined to see what they see there and say, that's not for me. My job now is to make profits and take care of my mother's medical bills. It's only few that can, discipline themselves with that. Others will say, as much as I have to take care of the bills of my mom, I also have to get a card to buy those medicine,
Yeah.
So, and we must understand one thing, that this social media, the way it was created generally to connect people, not to put people under pressure. Just that was the main purpose. If you know the main purpose of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg's vision was to connect people, and he went years not being profitable until they went to find someone to say, now we've got data. We've got data now. We have people connecting, they're poking one another electronically. How do we monetize this? And they brought in advertisement into place, and now we've got. But it's like we are forgetting the purpose. We are forgetting the purpose. We get attracted to some things that it's painful to live a life that is not yours. And it's very costly. It's very costly to live a life that is not yours. Because it's only you alone in your room who knows that. But here, you're only happy externally. Internally, I always say that integrity is what you have and who you are when people are not watching. That's integrity. When there are no cameras and you are alone and you behave well, that's you.
Yeah.
That's you. Because sometimes you can see, man, this thing is premeditated. I mean, you're like, hi, man, how did you know that I need to tie my woman's shoe? Yeah, they call it romance. Yeah, by the way, my wife was asking for flowers. You guys, you and Jay,
We told you. We told you.
Did you get her flowers?
I will talk about it off camera. You want to put me in trouble. You want to put me in trouble.
Hey,
now.
Woolies, guys, 200. You can get away with something clean.
No,
nice.
we were shooting on Monday and we had to go for lunch after then. Like, MJ, when you leave here, go buy flowers. Yeah, it's a good peer pressure. Eh? Sometimes you need friends that are romantic. You get to you get to realize what you're not doing right. Yeah. So
And but it's crazy. You were basically just saying that you used to be in this position of doing this, and then life just happens. You know.
I was a romantic machine. Rascals came in. my kids came in, and I know it's not a good excuse.
Yeah.
But you tend to be occupied with a lot of things. A lot of things, and you forget basics. So it goes back to what we were talking about. Go back to basics. Life will be so simple if you go back to basics. I think at some point, I also have to make a decision to say, MJ, wait a bit with business. Yes, it feeds the family, it pays school fees, it does this and that. But sometimes, just switch off your phone. Hey, but it's a deep one, no? Switching off phone.
Yeah, no, that's deep.
That just spend time with, not to say I don't spend time with family, but you get disrupted.
If you're not present.
Sometimes you can be there, but you're not there.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, you're sitting with them, you're having a nice time, and you're thinking, I wonder what that chat is doing.
And that's actually quite powerful. Going back to basics,
Yeah.
I think for those who are still struggling with trading and they believe they've got passion, if they believe you believe you've got passion for trading, go back to the basics.
Yeah.
And when we say basics, guys, even go all the way back and do the baby pips.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. Like, if it's not working out for you, go back to the basics. It's that simple. And then maybe come back. And then, and keep trying and trying and trying because of passion. And I think if you don't make money the focus, your focal point, I think that's where things will change. But then again, we need money to survive. So
Exactly.
hey.
Why not also engage in other things besides trading?
Yeah, but thing is, I get it now. The preachers have preached.
Make money now.
No, the preachers have preached. Sorry, what was the question?
Why not go back to other...
Yeah, maybe
Other
do
ways of
other
making
things.
money.
No, oh yeah, the preachers have preached that trading is a stepping stone to fund your other businesses.
As much as it's true, but it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
Going back to your question, not being for everybody, is it because of loss? Like, if you just keep losing and you just don't know what you're doing, does that mean it's not for you? Because, anyone can learn the skill.
Yeah. No, what I mean by that is it's not going to work out for everybody that they start trading and then they fund other businesses.
Oh.
Some, maybe they have to do other businesses and get funding to fund trading, and you find success in trading. You understand what I mean?
I get you.
Some need to have a 9-to-5, unfortunately, for you to sustain a normal life. And there's nothing wrong with that. We should also stop this thing of making 9-to-5 as if people that are doing 9-to-5, they don't know what they're doing. It's because of people that are doing 9-to-5 that you can go for a drive-through that you're going to post on Instagram. The same app you are using to post, it took a 9-to-5er to program that for you to have that picture of an iPhone. Somebody did 9-to-5. It's not like it's Steve Jobs who did everything. He had to hire people. Those people that he hired is 9-to-5. Some traders just need to do the 9-to-5. Maybe trade swing trade, and also depending on how demanding your work is. Find time within maybe lunch, you can look at the charts. In the morning before you get in, you look at the charts and those type of things. So not that everybody is going to find success in trading the first time, and that's when now they fund other businesses. No, you need maybe some other businesses to fund your trading business, and then maybe you can be sustained with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about signals.
Signals.
Yes.
Lifetime signals are the biggest scam in the industry. Aye.
Lifetime signals.
And like lifetime services are. I actually hate talking about this because it's such a headache to think about. Lifetime, like.
We spoke about it last time.
You see, and I told you we spoke about it last time.
Yeah.
Because every time I heard lifetime, like whenever I see like on my Instagram or wherever, and I see lifetime there, I'm just like, yo.
Yeah. What do you think about signals? Ghosty ask.
Signals is spoon feeding people, but I don't see anyone making proper money or from signals. Yeah.
I think that if you're trading with the right person and they give you like the right signals, it can be good. It teaches you nothing about trading or analyzing or how to learn how to do it yourself. That's a whole different department. But if you're trying to make money, then someone sends you signals. I mean, it works, but like not forever. I don't think the lifetime part is a scam.
Is that a hands raised?
My question is, a trader once said that if I open up Empire for trading and you pay for lifetime signals at Empire for trading, if that company dissolves, I'm not personally responsible for your lifetime signals not being fulfilled. Which means if the trader now opens a new company called Trading Forever and I pay for lifetime signals there again, is this not a scam? Because I keep paying for lifetime signals with the same trader, but because it's a new company, it's a new structure, to what end am I paying for lifetime signals to the same guy who's sending me signals, but it's like every time we're just changing the paint of the car, you know?
Or the rep. Yeah, did you get that?
Yeah, no, I did get that. It's quite a deep one when you actually think about it properly, because it eventually goes down to just scammy. It's a bit scammy.
Yeah.
Just to put in another way, it's a bit scammy, and it's like I feel like it's like a way out of offering a service that you said you'd offer forever. Not forever, sorry. Forever is different from lifetime, for a lifetime.
Oh, what's the difference? If you could... What's the difference? Forever?
2 years is a lifetime.
Yeah.
Is a lifetime.
I get you now. There's life after life. Forever, eternity. Let's not get into the Bible, guys. Makes sense what you're saying. Yeah, signals. Well, look, the only dangers of just following one strategy or following advice of one company and you're running your own company. The dangers is if imagine if you had people that you have employed and the company that you are getting signals from, they that month they say they are not sending signals. That means now you have to deal with now how are you going to maintain your business because of somebody is absent, right? And normally these signals, you pay for them monthly, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they have a right to say, this month don't pay because I'm not available. That means there's a possibility that your business will be stuck for the whole month. You've got salaries to pay, you've got rent to pay. How will you sustain that? That's the only issue I have with just somebody say, I don't want to learn. I just want to follow the signals, and I'm happy following signals. For me, it makes sense to have knowledge about the business, because why be in a business that you don't have knowledge of? Why be in a business where, as much as getting signals is a risk, we know that, but don't you think it's better, taking risks that are calculated by you?
Yeah.
Because some signal providers don't even give you the exit point. Some I know they do. Some you don't even know where you're existing. You're taking off.
If you're coming or going.
Yeah, you're coming or going. You're taking off 40,000 feet above the sky, and you're like, where do we get off? And the signal provider says, we will see. And then it's on autopilot, and so that's my worry with that. But people should just invest in knowledge, man. Just get more knowledge about your business.
No.
More knowledge.
No.
More knowledge.
Okay.
No, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyone want to add?
No.
Good.
Have you ever subscribed to any signal
I haven't
provider?
paid for it, but I have been in a signal group. It went well. The person had a 91% win rate, so it was going well. Like, their trades were really good. But for me, it wasn't a bad experience. That's why I'm saying it's not bad. I think the problem is, like he said, when you start not wanting to learn and solely relying on.
Are you still on the group?
No.
Why not?
Oh, they said you must pay, and I left.
Also, you had a trial period.
Yes.
Oh, you getting signals for a month. After that, you have to pay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. That's it from my side.
Yeah, no. I think I'm also cool.
Yeah. It's a very relaxed conversation today. Very relaxed vibes. I hope you guys don't I feel like they're gonna complain, right?
Complain about what?
Complain about what? Yeah, good question. Complain about what?
Nah, it's fine. I'll say it off air. Guys, we love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for
we
watching.
done?
Yeah? Yo.
You do this every week.
What?
Are we done?
And you eat
How long has it been?
an hour.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And you did say, actually, you were like, yeah, nah.
You remember what I said
You
before?
did say it.
Yeah. Look, now it's an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, perfect. It's myself and Nqobile Tembane.
MJ Givens Kgasi. Guys, don't forget to also go on my YouTube channel, subscribe, and remember, we're going live every week.
Nice.
Because we love our lives.
Alright, yeah, guys, thank you.